Wingman 115 fans, welcome to the Tops Knives booth. This is SHOT Show 2018. We've got a few knives that we want to show you. Imagine that. First up, we've got the Operator 7. So this is a tactical knife designed by Leo Espinoza. Basically, the president of the company, or the owner of the company, came to Leo a few months ago and said, "Hey, you know what? It's been a while since we released a big, heavy, badass, hardcore knife. Now let's get something big, thick, heavy, and put it out there and see what happens." So this guy is 1075, not 1095, because it is 5/16 of an inch thick. So we are over 1/4 of an inch thick on just the steel. We've got tan canvas underneath black G10 for the handles. We've got the fuller in there. What I like most about this knife is that we've radiused the hand guard. So as you choke up, as you grab up high on this, it's not digging into your hand. It's a comfortable grip, even if you're in that kind of fighting grip where it's you want it locked into place. So really cool knife. This will be out at some point this year. Don't have a price point yet, but I'm looking forward to this one.
To be announced.
Yes. Okay, now we're gonna go from that to this little guy. This is called the LiL Bugger, and it was designed by a feller named Matt Graham.
I don't know if anybody knows that.
Yeah, probably nobody knows who he is, but so Matt's a great guy. We've been in contact with him for a while. We really like we like his style. We like. I mean, he's a really likable guy. If you've ever met him, real down to earth, super nice. I mean, just he's a fun guy to talk to. He sent us this design last year. He wanted something that he could take running. For people that don't know, he does a lot of trail running. He does really long hikes, and that's stuff that you want pretty light equipment for. He wanted something that would conceal easily, that would hide really well under light, thin clothing. Something that could clip onto shorts without dragging them down, and this is what he came up with. So it's we're looking at basically 2.5 or so inches on this blade. I think it's less than 6 inches overall, and this one is 3/32 of an inch thick. So very thin. Yeah, the black liners are slick. So really thin blade, and we went ahead and put our modified Scandi grind on it. So it is just a razor sharp knife. I mean, super sharp, and I really like it. For being how thin it is, it actually is a really comfortable grip. It's wide enough that you can fill your hand with it, and it doesn't feel like it's just gonna fall out of your hand. It feels really secure. So this one's exciting. Gonna be out some point this year. Next up, we have the Backpacker's Bowie. So this one is another one that the owner wanted us to make. So kind of between him and Leo, they got together and designed this up. It's it's a small Bowie, made to be like a solid camp tool, something that's not too heavy, not too large, that you can take on a long hike without adding a ton of weight to your pack or to your belt. Classic Bowie design. We got a little slot in there so you can pick up a pot off of a fire. If you got your coffee brewing or a small pot. Pretty thick handles. We've got 1/4 inch handles on that are really well rounded. So it's a very comfortable handle. I not much to say. It's just a solid design. We got about a 3.5 to 4 inch blade. That's going to fit most people. Probably 90% of your cutting tasks can be done with this. So yeah, it'll have a Kydex sheath out probably earlier rather than later this year. All right, this is one that I'm really excited about.
It's gonna drive the folks crazy.
We got a folder here. So this is the mini Scandi folder. Basically, we want to get into folders. We want to have more folders available. Everybody that follows us knows we've been working on the Bob folder, the Fieldcraft folder. It's going to be out as soon as we can get it. In the meantime, we've been working on this with Mazarin knives out of Italy. Leo's been in contact with them for a while. They've been wanting to work with us, I don't even know, probably a couple of years now, and we thought, hey, you know what? While we're in development with the folders that we've got, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and work something out with Mazrin. Let's make this happen. So it's a flipper. It's got the ball bearing washers. The blade steel is N690, so it's a quality steel, very highly stain resistant. It'll hold an edge. It'll hold an edge well. It's light, thin, comfortable. Anybody that's owned our mini Scandi or our Scandi Trekker know that it's a really good design. It's a comfortable handle. It's going to be super sharp, and yeah, this one's cool. Reversible pocket clip. It's tip up carry. Smooth action on this thing. Real smooth action. The best part is we're looking at releasing this hopefully by the end of February. So in about a month, this should be available for purchase. So real cool. Last but not least, we have another knife that's a little bit of a departure from our standard designs. This is a chef's knife. So in 2016, we did an employee contest. We said, hey, whoever can design the best tomahawk or hatchet, we'll take your design, we'll make it, we'll give you the credit as the designer. You'll get serial number 1, you'll get a bonus, and we ran it. And people did. We got about 20 or so. We got about 20 or so designs, and we have only 28 employees. And so we ran that. It went really well. It's been a success for us. So we thought, let's do it again. So last year, we went same thing. We went to our employees. We said, hey, design a chef's knife. The best knife wins. You're going to get credited as a designer. Serial number 1. Going to get a bonus. And this is the one that won that contest. So we're looking at about an 8-inch chef's knife. Got kind of a camp style to it, but it's thin. It's 3/32 of an inch thick. We've got pretty thick rounded handles on it, so it's going to feel like a normal chef's knife, a la Tops. So we got the handles I really like. We've got black canvas on the steel, and on top of that we've got blue black G10. It looks really slick. The contouring is super comfortable, and I really like that we've contoured this down here. So as you grab it in the pinch grip, the way that most chefs or people who have a lot of experience with kitchen knives will hold the knife. It's really comfortable. It just kind of melts into your hand, and you're good to go. So cool thing about this is we're going to be making it out of S35VN. So really high quality stainless steel, durable, holds an edge really, really well. It's going to have a great hardness to it. So this thing will be a cutter. It's going to be awesome. Really, really cool design. I'm going to have one of these for sure. So that's just a little bit of what we wanted to show you here at SHOT Show 2018. Thanks for stopping by. As always, we appreciate everything that Wingman 115 does, and take care.